Hey there! Welcome back to the Intimacy Doctor, your go-to place for real talk, real science, and real intimacy. If you're ready to take your understanding of relationships and intimacy to a whole new level, you're in the right place. Now, let's dive right in, because today we're talking about something a lot of people are too shy to address. What women secretly wish men knew about sex. I know it sounds like a loaded topic, doesn't it? But I promise, by the end of this video, you'll not only understand these insights more deeply, but you'll also be able to apply them to your own relationships, enhancing communication, trust, and, ultimately, intimacy. So stay with me. Sex and intimacy are such deeply personal parts of our lives, yet they're often shrouded in misunderstandings and taboos. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye, and when we truly understand each other, we can open up a world of connection that brings us closer, both physically and emotionally. I'm going to share with you 9 things women secretly wish men knew about sex. These are things that, when understood, can completely transform how you approach intimacy, connection, and communication in your relationships. So, let's get into it. Point 1. Emotional connection matters more than you think. Let's start with something that may surprise you. It's not always about the physical act. For many women, emotional connection plays a huge role in their sexual experiences. We often hear about how men are more wired to think about sex as a physical act, but women typically need a deeper emotional bond to fully engage. And no, this doesn't mean that women need to be emotionally in love every single time, but they do need to feel seen, heard, and emotionally supported. Research shows that oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released during intimate moments, not just sex, but also during deep conversations, shared experiences, and moments of trust. When this hormone is activated, it creates a deeper sense of attachment, and it can enhance sexual experiences. So, if you've ever wondered why sex feels different after an emotionally fulfilling conversation, now you know. It's because you've created a deeper emotional connection. So, the next time you're thinking about intimacy, remember that it's not all about the act itself. Cultivating an emotional connection can make everything feel more intense, more connected, and more satisfying. What do you think about that? Have you noticed how emotional connection impacts your own relationships? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts with me. Point 2. Communication is key, but not just words. This one is huge, and you've probably heard it a million times. Communication is key. But what does that really mean in the context of sex? Well, it's not just about talking. It's about nonverbal cues and being attuned to each other's needs. Many women secretly wish that men were better at reading their body language. It's not always about saying exactly what you need. Sometimes, it's about noticing the subtle signs. Maybe it's a shift in energy, a look in the eyes, or even the way a touch feels. Intimacy isn't just about physical sensations. It's about being emotionally tuned in to the other person. The science behind this is fascinating. According to studies on nonverbal communication, we express more with our body language than we often realize. In fact, a large percentage of communication happens without words at all. So, paying attention to how your partner is feeling, their body movements, and their energy can give you invaluable insight into how they're experiencing intimacy. Being open to these unspoken forms of communication can make your sexual connection deeper and more fulfilling. And if you're not sure what to look for, just ask. Women want to feel heard and understood, so asking for feedback is always a good start. How do you think nonverbal communication has shaped your relationships? Have you ever had a moment where just a look or touch said everything? Let's talk about it in the comments. Point 3. Foreplay isn't just a warm-up, it's part of the whole experience. I can already hear you asking, but I thought foreplay was just the lead-up to sex? Well, not exactly. For many women, foreplay is just as important, if not more, than the act itself. And this isn't just about physical touch either. Foreplay is about creating anticipation, building trust, and igniting that emotional spark. Research shows that women tend to be more aroused when they feel emotionally connected and when the entire experience, from the first touch to the last kiss, is thoughtful and intentional. This includes deep conversations, playful moments, and acts of affection that don't necessarily have to lead to sex, but they set the stage for it. Think about it this way. If foreplay is only seen as the build-up to the main event, it can feel rushed or even disconnected. But when foreplay becomes part of the whole experience, it can lead to a much more fulfilling and engaging connection. Remember, it's about creating an experience, not just a transaction. So take your time, explore each other's desires, engage in emotional and physical touch, and let the connection build naturally. It'll be worth it. What's your take on foreplay? Do you think it's just a prelude, or is it an essential part of the whole experience? Let me know in the comments below. Point 4. Confidence is sexy. But so is vulnerability now? Let's talk about confidence. Yes, confidence is sexy, but vulnerability, that's just as sexy, if not more. You see, many women secretly wish men knew that they don't have to be perfect or always in control. Vulnerability in a relationship creates an authentic bond. It's about showing your true self, sharing your fears, and being open to emotional connection. That kind of emotional intimacy is incredibly attractive. Studies show that people are often drawn to partners who display emotional vulnerability because it creates a deeper sense of trust and closeness. So, while confidence is important, showing your vulnerability, whether it's about your emotions, desires, or insecurities, creates a stronger, more genuine connection. Being comfortable with vulnerability isn't just about sharing your feelings. It's about letting go of the fear of judgment and allowing yourself to truly connect with your partner. And when you feel safe to do that, intimacy becomes more meaningful. Do you feel like vulnerability is something that's embraced in your relationships? How has it affected your intimacy? Let's have a discussion in the comments. Point 5. It's about the journey, not just the destination. This one might seem obvious, but it's important to emphasize. It's about the journey, not just the destination. Too often, the focus is on reaching orgasm, but true intimacy is about the experience along the way. Women often wish men understood that it's not just about rushing to the end goal. The emotional and physical journey of intimacy, the touch, the exploration, the connection, is what truly makes the experience fulfilling. And this applies to both men and women. Studies on sexual satisfaction show that emotional fulfillment and physical pleasure are intertwined. The more relaxed, comfortable, and connected you feel, the more likely you are to experience deeper intimacy and pleasure. Rushing to finish the act can often undermine that. So, slow down. Enjoy the process. Focus on your partner's experience. Ask questions, engage, and be present. Let it unfold naturally. How do you approach intimacy in your own relationships? Do you find yourself focused on the destination or the journey? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So, there you have it. 9 things women secretly wish men knew about sex. It's not about the perfect body or the perfect technique. It's about emotional connection, vulnerability, communication, and creating a genuine, fulfilling experience for both partners. Remember, intimacy isn't just a physical experience. It's an emotional one, too. And when we take the time to truly understand and connect with each other, we can create a deeper, more meaningful bond. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button so more people can find it. And share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your perspective on these insights. For more videos like this on intimacy, relationships, and emotional health, make sure to subscribe to The Intimacy Doctor and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And if you're curious about building deeper emotional connections, check out our next video on how to enhance communication in relationships. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me today. I'm The Intimacy Doctor. Real talk, real science, real intimacy. See you next time.